Po Fu Chunzhou translates to burn one's boats, cut off one's retreat, or fight with one's back to the river. It signifies a determined resolve, committing entirely to a cause without any possibility of retreat. The origin of this phrase comes from the historical text, Records of the Grand Historian. In 208 BC, during the Battle of Julu, Xiong Yu led the Chu army against the Qin forces. Facing a disadvantage, the Chu army was in a dire situation. Xiong Yu's advisors suggested a retreat, but he disagreed. Instead, he ordered the destruction of all cooking utensils and sank all the ships. Xiong Yu left only 3 days' worth of provisions, wanting his soldiers to know there was no turning back, only the choice between life or death. In this dire circumstance, Xiong Yu's army rallied and counterattacked, ultimately defeating the Qin army and killing the Qin general, Wang Li. This story illustrates that Po Fu Chunzhou represents an unwavering determination, fostering courage and resilience to overcome difficulties, leaving no room for retreat. Changde Shanji translates to seize the initiative, gain the upper hand, or take the lead. It means to occupy an advantageous position in competition by acting ahead of opponents. The origin of this phrase comes from the Chinese historical novel, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Both Cao Cao and Liu Bei aimed to unify the land, contending for the strategic location of Honzhou. Cao Cao had many brave soldiers, among whom was Su Chu, known as the Mad Tiger for his strength. Cao Cao planned a night raid on Liu Bei's camp. Cao Cao intended to seize Liu Bei's position using Su Chu's power. With an elite force, Su Chu stealthily approached Liu Bei's camp, preparing to launch an attack. Upon learning of Cao Cao's plan, Liu Bei remained composed and ordered Zhao Yun, Zhong Fei, and others to face the attack. Zhao Yun, one of Liu Bei's trusted warriors, was fearless and skilled in horseback riding and archery. He took the lead in the battle, confronting Su Chu. Zhao Yun's precise archery punctured several holes in Su Chu's shield. Enraged, Su Chu swung his large axe and charged at Zhao Yun. Swiftly evading, Zhao Yun shot an arrow, striking Su Chu's shoulder. In pain, Su Chu retreated. Taking advantage of the moment, Zhao Yun pursued and gained the upper hand, eventually repelling Cao Cao's attack. This story illustrates the significance of seizing the initiative. Chao Funan Wumi Chui translates to, even the cleverest housewife cannot cook without rice, or one cannot make bricks without straw. It means that even someone highly skilled cannot accomplish a task without the necessary conditions. The origin of this phrase comes from strategies of the warring states. During the warring states period, Tianji, a minister from the Qi state, had a fierce rivalry with Pang Wan, a general from the Wei state. Seeking to defeat Pang Wan, Tianji sought advice from his friend Sun Bin, a brilliant military strategist. Sun Bin devised a plan for Tianji to compete using their respective horses against those of the Wei state, categorized into upper, middle, and lower grades. Tianji matched his lower-grade horses against the Wei state's upper-grade ones, losing the race but causing injury to the Wei state's superior horses. Next, he raced his upper-grade horses against the Wei state's middle-grade horses, easily winning. Finally, Tianji matched his middle-grade horses against the Wei state's lower-grade ones and won again. Ultimately, Tianji won the competition with a record of 2 victories and 1 defeat. Enraged, Pang Wan believed Tianji had used a trick to deceive him. He decided to personally lead an attack against the Qi state. Sun Bin then devised another strategy for Tianji, employing a fire attack to burn down the Wei state's food supplies. Deprived of provisions, Pang Wan's army weakened and was easily defeated by Tianji's forces. Pang Wan was captured and later executed. This story illustrates that even the cleverest housewife cannot cook without rice, is a metaphor emphasizing that without the necessary conditions, even with remarkable abilities, one cannot accomplish a task.